battling it out. I mean, Chandler Wooten is doing an exceptional job.
They play the same position.
Playing the same position. Both of them at the MAC position, and it's Colton McLean and Owen Papo is at the money position. All four of those guys will be rotating. I just don't know who's going to start the game out. But you have the ability to have KJ and Chandler at the same time. But right now they're at the same position. I want to have two quarterbacks at all times, just like I had Deshaun and Trey Williams. So,
Appreciate it.
What's the biggest difference between? I guess with KJ and Deshaun, you talked to KJ, and he didn't want to be Deshaun. He wants to be his own guy. But how are they different? How are they similar? And as far as leaders, not necessarily on the field play, as far as leaders.
Both are natural born leaders. Like last year, when we voted captains, Deshaun was like unanimous, and then KJ walked through the door as a leader. But you just recruit him, his family, his mom and dad, Miss Tanya, Mr. Kenny, great people. Like they awesome folks, and his foundation was set that way, man. He just see the stuff that KJ does, the stuff that the fans will never see. Like he and TD are like brothers. He take TD home and they go to church. TD got baptized at his church. Truesdale is another one. Like he taught Truesdale how to drive.
Really?
He takes Truesdale home all the time. They go to the same church. Like I'm talking like he's a natural leader. So it's like he's special. I mean, his kid is special, but his family, his parents are special. They just good people. He's a kid that is, when he leaves as an Auburn man, he's gonna be one. Like you said, okay, I remember KJ Britt. Like he was a great player, but this KJ Britt, like, is a great person, and it's important to him. Very important. Like he and Chandler Wooten, those guys are just different. Chandler is just like KJ.
Yeah.
Like, and they ask the questions. Like they drill me, not X's and O's. They're drilling me like, okay, coach, in 04 and 05, okay, boom, you the leader. What did you do? Like, okay, what if this person not listening, coach? What would you do then? Coach, can we watch your first game you ever started? Okay. Well, coach, can we watch this game? It's like, but they're just different. Like they want to like see it. Like I was showing them something last night. I was showing all the linebackers because KJ wanted to see some film. So I told Bo, our video guy, I said, man, just grab a film. So I showed it to him last night, and he was like, wow. I said, so they'll see everything I was teaching. They see it on film. But they really wanna be really good, and they're so unselfish, man. Like KJ and Chandler is at the same position, and I do that for a reason. Like when I first got the job, y'all don't know if y'all know, I put Deshaun and Trey at the same position. Trey Williams, they best friends. And what it does is it creates a culture of competition. So it's in my room. It's not okay. This person graduated, so the next guy up. We don't do that. You get what you earn, and we don't have starters. We have standards. So let's see how close those guys are. I rode in the car with them. I was in the back seat, and I was just asking them questions just to see how the summer was going and everything, and just listening to those guys talk and give insight on the team and the defense and the different things they would do on their own. And they say at the dorm, it's like either Chandler's room or KJ room is like all of the teammates are there and hanging out playing the video game. So both of those guys are special, but KJ is a special human being.
You went on both those guys, but like they're roommates, KJ and Chandler. You mentioned that friendship that Deshaun and Trey had. I mean, what's that like, competing for a starting job, but also like kind of having that best friend? Like you're going back home to live with this guy. I mean, how do you balance that?
And the reason I do it is because through my experience, me and Antares Williams, like we were best friends and we were roommates and we were linebackers, and Karibi Dede, we were best friends, and he stayed like right across the hall, and like we used to have like all of us wanted to be leaders, and I wanted to be the leader, AT wanted to be the leader, Dede wanted. So we used to have battle, but that's a good thing. I remember me and AT almost got in a fight in the weight room one time. It's my fault, but he had a broke arm. Literally had a broke arm. So we doing tricep extension, and I'm putting a lot of weight on there, and I'm gonna look over there and I said, man, put some weight on there, man, what you doing? So he gets on me, man, my arm broke, you know? Okay, man, put some weight. And we gets like nose to nose.
Really?
And then Coach Yox come get us and we talk it out, hug it out. But that's my guy to this day. Like, that's like my brother, but that's just the way we were. Like, we were just so obsessed with being great and being leaders, and that's true story. True story. In the weight room.
How does it feel to have Cadillac?
Oh man, it feels great. See, Cadillac, my workout partner. Me, Cadillac, and Coach Woodson, we were workout partners. I just told him, man, I said, man, you can't let yourself go, man. You look up, you know, you don't want to be this big old running back coach. And like, is that Cadillac right there? You know, so I get on him all the time. But no, that's my guy, man. He's definitely a great addition to the staff. Very humble. Like, you wouldn't know he's Cadillac. Because, I mean, to be honest, at Auburn University, when you're talking football, now it's my opinion, they're going to talk about Bo, they're going to talk about Cam, they're going to talk about Cadillac. And that's just the truth. If you don't know Cadillac Williams and it's Auburn University, then you've been sleeping under a rock. And they're going to talk about Pat Sullivan. I mean, they're going to talk about them all, but Cadillac name going to be in that conversation. Very humble, you know, works hard. See, that's what I knew we was getting. Even when I was talking to Coach Malzahn about him, Cadillac is such a competitor, great competitor. I mean, I competed with him for 4 years here. He was at running back, I'm at linebacker. I just knew he was going to be a hard worker. It was going to be important to him. And he loved Auburn. He loves to compete. He hate to lose. I already knew it's going to be a home run, slam dunk. So it was good.
Travis, you talk about Wooten playing middle. He played outside his first couple years. Is that sort of to build some versatility? I know you wanted him to compete, but does that also build some versatility?
Yeah, build some versatility. And I think the most important position on the field is the Mike backer, defensively, because you got a quarterback. I mean, it's just like whoever our quarterback is going to be on offense. That middle linebacker has to be a guy that communicates. Has to be a guy that, if a defensive lineman not in that gap, when you make a strength call, you got to get down there and slide him in the gap. You got to turn him. Like, Deshaun was so smart. But he'll turn around and talk to the back end, get them set, the D-line set, get line. Like, he was different. Like, you don't get a lot of Deshaun's with football IQ like that. So we trying to find that person that can quarterback. So we have a good deal where the Mike can be Chandler Wooten or KJ. Chandler Wooten has experience at money. He could go to money. He was our Sam last year when we was in our 4-3. So he's very versatile. And Chandler has really, and I always tell guys all the time, because we now in this coaching business where it's a microwave deal, like, boom, he got to come ready. Or he can't play. No, it's still a developmental sport. And it's always year 3. Start looking at that year 3 and see, okay, where this guy come from? This guy's blossom. So it's year 3 for KJ, year 3 for Chandler. And I think at the right time, both of those guys are blossoming. Both of them are going to play. And play a lot, probably get equal snaps, rotating. I just don't know who's going to go out there first.
You got a young Mike, a future guy that you're working there now?
Yeah, I got some guys, and got some recruits as well. But yeah, I'm always prepping. And then, you know, you can get to a point where, like, when you say Mike, all of those guys can play Mike. I'm just getting the right person that can get out there and quarterback the defense and be able to get people set and still be able to do their job. Because either you play Mike or money is still linebacker. Really, the money backer getting ran at a lot. So he's the person that's taking a lot of the blow. So I'm always training that next person. It could be anybody in that room. Could be the Mike. Because you're a Mike today don't mean you'll be a Mike tomorrow if you can't quarterback it.
I know you've been asked about him a lot, but tell me about Owen Popo and what you've seen out of him his first 9 months here.
Very serious about his craft. He really wants to be great. Like, he doesn't smile much. He's serious. But he's serious on and off the field. He's just a kid that's very focused. You know, we know he can run fast, jump high, and all of that stuff. And that's why we recruited him. Like, he's not here because he runs slow. But what's impressive is just how focused he is and how locked in he is. And I mean, he's about his business now. He's really about his business. And sometimes I get on him, man, you gotta smile a little bit. But when you meet his family, like his dad, like is straightforward. His dad's my guy now. That's my guy. But his mom is like the life of the party. So it's like but great family. He's a great young man. That's he just stay out the way. He don't get in the way. He go in the weight room. He's gonna work hard. He go in the classroom. He's gonna work hard. On the field, he's gonna work hard. Very smart. Very, very smart. Just we throwing a lot at him. He's all over. He's at different positions, and he hasn't blinked. So it's gonna be good to see his growth, and just kind of see what he grow into. But very pleased. It's been 9 months.
I'm thinking about that.
9
January.
months. Yep. December, really, right? He got in December. Yeah. So
They introduced him to basketball.
yep.
He's going to play against Oregon most likely.
Oh, he gonna play.
Maybe start.
He's gonna play.
On the field, though, his play, though, what stands out to you about it when he's in scrimmages and
How he can get to point A to point B really, really fast. He has a really good skill set. He really does, and I wouldn't be. It wouldn't be fair to him to try to hold back. He's very talented. He is. Athletically, he's gifted. I'm just glad we got him. I can tell you that.
how about Jacoby? Does he remind
Jacoby, another one. Jacoby, if you going in an alley fight, I'm taking Jacoby. I'm telling you, that kid there, man, just South Georgia tough.
remind you of you and AT a little bit back in the day?
Yeah, he could have played with us. I can tell you, he could have played with us. He just naturally could unlock his hips on tackles. He just the way his body, like he throws his body all over the place, and like man, you got like a rubber band body. Doesn't really get banged up. Loves football. Very pleased we got him too. Very, very happy. Very, very pleased with his progress.
You got to have guys that love football at your position, don't you?
Yeah, man. You really any position, but if you're gonna play linebacker at Auburn, you're gonna have to love football. It's two things gonna make me lose my cool. You not giving great effort, and you not being physical. If you mess up on the play, I didn't coach it right. That's on me. But we ain't just laying down taking no butt cutting. We gonna fight. If you gonna come in our room, we gonna be tough. You guys, any of them right now, they'll echo that same deal. It's like clockwork. We gonna give great effort. We gonna be physical. So, yes.
Anything stand out about the guys behind those four guys that have got maybe improved a lot, or a guy you like to work
Yeah,
with?
man. I think Michael Harris is coming along. I think Josh Marsh is coming along. And this is where you need guys. Like we need guys to run down on kickoff and run down on punt, and be on punt return and kickoff return. Like we need guys to be able to contribute there, 'cause that's a very important phase of the game. A lot of people don't look at, but we need those guys to be able to run down on kickoff and help us there and continue to develop while you do it. That's what KJ did for the last 2 years. Jacoby was on kickoff last year, and Chandler Wooten was on special teams. So that's their way of getting their feet wet and then getting some snaps in the game as well.
Travis, I know you've probably been asked this a dozen times already, but with Owen Papo, is this a kid that could potentially start in that opener?
I tell you this, he definitely gonna play. He's gonna play. Listen, he's a special kid. He really is. He's very serious about his craft. He's very serious about on and off the field. So if he's in his classroom, he's serious. In the weight room, he's serious. On the field, he's serious. I try to get him to smile a lot, but he's so focused and I say surprising may not be the right word, 'cause you get a freshman and the head is spinning, but he's very smart. Like he picks it up and he can communicate. 'Cause we have him at different positions just to see how much he can handle. 'Cause you don't want to put too much on his plate. But I don't know if he's gonna be out there the first snap, but he definitely gonna play. He's gonna play for sure.